Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first ever episode of what we're going to call Reference That, which is a baseball trivia show we're going to do online here. We're going to get some people in each episode, have some fun. Hopefully, everybody enjoys it. I'm your host, Mike. I am 23 years old. I played a little college baseball. Currently, I'm a pitching coach in college baseball, so that's a little bit about me. But I think you're probably more interested in our guests, so we're going to start first with DJ, who on Reddit goes by the Degis, which we're going with because he's never said it out loud, so that's the pronunciation we're going with. So DJ, you want to tell us just a little something about yourself?
Hi. I like baseball a lot. A lot of softball, and I'm ready to kick some ass right now.
All right. Apparently you have a dog, too. We know that. So she's going to get involved. Oh, okay, they're going to get involved in the show. Ethan in the middle, who goes by Senior Met. Some of you might know him also because we hosted a Mets podcast for a little while. Ethan, a little bit about yourself.
All right. Ethan, also known as Senior Met or Senyat for some reason. Big Mets fan, big baseball fan. And I just had my heart broken by the Jets, so I'm ready to start thinking about baseball season again. So let's do this.
Sounds like a good transition.
Yeah.
All right. And the last one on the right, we got Mitchell, last but not least, goes by Destiny Bond on Reddit. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Mitchell.
I haven't really played baseball since T-ball when I was very much younger, but I am proud of the fact that I saw games at 8 different Major League stadiums this season. So
that is not a bad way to be a fan. That's a solid season right there. All right, so we can move on to the actual game show. I've put a lot of work into this. Hopefully it ends up with a good product here. You guys also, for everybody watching, they don't know about the game show yet either. They don't know what they're actually going to be doing. So I'm going to tell them and you guys what's going to happen right now. There's going to be 3 rounds to this show. I'll explain each round as we're doing it. The first round here, for those of you like me that love the show Stump the Schwab, you might have, you might be familiar with this type of round. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to call it Around the Horn, and it's going to be a list of players that fall into a specific category that I'll give you, and we're going to go right down the line, DJ, then Ethan, then Mitchell, and you're going to have, maybe 5 to 7 seconds, not a strict timer, but I'll monitor it, to give me a player on that list. If you give me a player, you get a point. If you cannot give me a player, you are out of the round, and the other members continue without you. If 2 of you go out, the third player can continue to name as many as he can on that list, and will get points for each name. So it's just 1 point per name. We're going to go in order, and let's start this bad boy up. So DJ, you're going to be first. DJ, Ethan, Mitchell, in that order. I'll monitor the time. Your first list to kick off this premiere episode is 2015 AL All-Stars.
Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer. Do we have a Hosmer? I just wrote these all, and I realized it's a little harder to look at while you're doing it. We actually do not have a Hosmer. We do not have a He is out right off the bat.
Did not see that coming.
That was a bold first choice. He went with the Royals approach. All right, don't worry. You got plenty of time to make it up. All right, Ethan, go ahead.
I'll go Mike Trout.
Mike Trout. That's what I thought the first answer would have been. All right, so we got 1.
Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain, indeed. All right, back to you, Ethan.
Salvador Perez, I believe, was the starting catcher.
Salvador Perez was the starting catcher. Back to you, Mitchell.
I'm going to go with Kipnis.
Jason Kipnis was a reserve. He was an all-star. That does count. Ethan, back to you.
Jose Altuve?
Jose Altuve is correct.
Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera is also correct.
I think Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz is indeed correct.
Josh Donaldson.
Yes, sir. He was there.
Derek Jeter. No, I'm kidding. Dallas Keuchel.
Dallas Keuchel is a correct answer.
Bautista
was there. Yep, he was a little further down on the reserves list. Had to find him. He was indeed there.
Dellin Betances.
Dellin Betances is a correct answer. Andrew Miller is an incorrect answer. So Mitchell is out. He joins DJ in the dugout, I guess we'll call it. Let's see how Ethan can finish this round. Maybe he can take an early lead.
Okay. Oh, there was somebody I was going to say. Oh, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas was indeed there.
DH Royals.
I know, you could just name the entire Royals roster and you'd do pretty well in this round.
Or King.
All right, Ethan, you got 3 seconds.
Adam Jones?
Adam Jones was there.
Nice. Shoot. Pedroia.
Pedroia. No, Pedroia was not there. So, at the end of the first round, let me tally up the scores real quick. We have Senior with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Senior with 7. And Mitchell with 5. And the DJ taking an early bow out. That's right. He just wanted to dig himself a bit of a hole so that he could get that comeback story going. So, for you guys to know, the rest of the list, starters, Alcides Escobar was in that Royals contingent.
I did think of him.
Gordon, Alex Gordon. Russell Martin, Stephen Vogt, Albert Pujols, Prince Fielder, Mark Teixeira, who is that? Jose Iglesias, Manny Machado, J.D. Martinez, Brock Holt, and Brett Gardner were rounded out the hitters. And then you guys didn't really go after any of the pitchers. We had Sonny Gray, Felix Hernandez, Archer, Price, Sale, Hector Santiago, Brad Boxberger, Kelvin Herrera, Wade Davis, Darren O'Day, Perkins, and Zach Britton.
I don't think I ever would have guessed Hector Santiago.
I'm
could have
looking
gone
him
on
up
this
right now.
forever.
Fun fact, I played college baseball with Hector Santiago's brother.
Huh? That was a fun fact.
That's a very fun fact. He raked. He was a catcher. He absolutely raked. Destroyed the baseball. All right. So like I said, we have Ethan with 7, Mitchell with 5, and DJ with 0 to open the round. We're going to move on to round 2, which is the same type of round. It is still around the horn. We're just going to change up the list a little bit. So for round number 2, as DJ's dogs try to chime in with some help, we have the top 10 for each league. So it's 20 names total, top 10 for each league of the 2013 MVP voting. We're once again going to start with DJ as he is the low score.
Mike Trout.
Mike Trout is on this one. Ethan.
Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera is correct.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton spent too much time on the injury list. He was not in the MVP voting.
I get yours mixed up, okay.
I can tell you that he came in nowhere. He wasn't even on the list. He must have spent way too much time injured. All right, so we'll move back to DJ with a chance to catch up.
2013.
2 seconds.
Chris Sale.
Chris Sale was not in the top 10, so DJ takes another exit. Ethan, let's see if you can run up that score.
Donaldson.
Donaldson was there.
Jeez, I can't even remember who won the NL MVP that year.
It's hard to think when the pressure's on. I'll give you 3 seconds.
Oh God.
Buzz. That's our end of.
That's hard.
So we couldn't get. I thought I picked a couple of slightly easier ones, to be honest with you.
I thought I should have done better on that one. Who was the NL MVP that year?
The NL MVP was Andrew McCutchen.
Oh yeah,
I remember his interview on that girl's show. Whose name I can't remember.
I can't help you there. That's trapped up in your mind somewhere. But I'll give you the rest of the list. I didn't think I'd have to name this many names. We have in the AL, we have Chris Davis, we have Cano, Longoria, Beltre, Pedroia, Machado, and Ortiz rounding out the top 10. And then in the National League, we have McCutchen, Goldschmidt, Molina, Carpenter, Freeman, Votto, Kershaw, Ramirez. Ramirez, I believe, was Hanley. It was. Carlos Gomez, and Jay Bruce. So those are your MVP top 10 for 2013. I guess we're moving on a little more quickly to the second round than I had anticipated.
We'll have to step up our game.
Currently, we have Ethan with 9, Mitchell with 5, and DJ with 1. He's just really set. He's committed to that comeback story. He's just setting it up for himself. All right, so we're going to move on to round number 2. And what round number 2 is it's very simply called over-under. And it is exactly what it sounds like. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a player and a statistical number. And you're going to tell me whether the correct number is over/under. So, for instance, I will say Alex Rodriguez. Sorry, I should give you the two categories first. We're going to have 2008 hitting and 2011 pitching. You guys will be able to choose one of those two categories. So, for instance, I will say 2008 hitting if you choose that. Alex Rodriguez, over or under 180 RBI? Obviously, it was under, so you will say under. It's that simple. So, once again, DJ, I think DJ just wants to start every round. I think that's why he's maintaining that low score.
It's a pretty sweet deal, yeah.
So we will go with DJ to lead.
Yeah.
So, DJ, would you like 2008 hitting or 2011 pitching?
2008 hitting.
2008 hitting we're going to start with. So let me pick a good one. I'll start semi-easy, and I'll work my way up, as we kind of go on here. 2008 hitting. Dustin Pedroia, over or under 30 doubles?
Over.
That is correct. It was over. He ended with 54 doubles, actually. Like I said, I'll try to pull this round out a little bit. Is kind of what I'll do for this one. Let me have a system keep track of my score here. All right, we're going to move on to Ethan. Would you like 2008 hitting or 2011 pitching?
I'll go 08 pitch. Or go 08 hitting.
08 hitting. He's trying to miss me up on that one. All right. All right, Ethan. Let's see. I'll test your Mets knowledge here. 2008 hitting. Jose Reyes, over or under 13 triples?
I'm going to say under.
You're going to say under, and you're going to give them a chance to catch, as Jose Reyes had 19 triples that year.
I was trying to think if he got hurt that year.
No, he had 19 that year, led the majors.
Damn.
All right, we're going to move on to Mitchell. Which category would you like?
2011 pitching.
All right, he's going to go a little more recent here. All right, 2011 pitching. Cliff Lee, over or under 2.75 ERA? Under meaning lower numerically.
Correct. I'm going to go over.
You're going to go over, and DJ might have a chance to execute that comeback strategy, as Cliff Lee had a 2.4 ERA that year. All right, DJ.
All right.
It's on you. You can earn some points here and catch up. What category would you like?
Let's do more 08 hitting.
More 08 hitting. He likes the hitting. He's a DH-based league.
Ride that hard hand.
All right. In 2008, Mark Reynolds, over under 180 strikeouts.
Over.
That is correct. 204 for Mark Reynolds that year.
Usually a good way to go.
That is a safe bet. All right, DJ. Pitching or hitting?
Or hitting. Oh, wait.
We're going to ride the hitting train.
Let's do it.
All right, 2008 hitting. We'll include base running in that whole, genre. In 2008, we're going to break out the big guns here. Jose Taveras, if you remember that name. Over or under 65 stolen bases?
Jose Taveras. Is that a real person, Jose Taveras?
I believe so. My sources are telling me.
He was in Colorado, right?
Yeah, it was Colorado.
Is that Willie Taveras?
Taveras. Yeah, I said it weird.
Willie, okay. Yeah, I remember that guy. Sorry, how many steals did you say?
65.
Man, he did have a big steal season around then.
Your dog's trying to bark out the number. All right, I'll give you 3 seconds.
All right, let's say lower.
You're going to go under. The correct answer is 68. It was over.
It's a lot.
It was a lot. Hopefully everybody forgets that I completely butchered his name.
Just for the record, Jose Taveras had 0 steals that year.
Yes, I completely switched people in my mind, and I didn't even realize. I think the host gets docked points on that one.
I was like, Julian Taveras?
Yeah, I don't even know where that came from. So,
Jose Tabata?
we're going to go another one of those rounds, but at the halfway point of that round, DJ was able to gain 2 points on the competition. It is now Ethan 9, Mitchell 5, and DJ 3.
Still comfortable with
It's
this
still
lead.
it's still anybody's game.
I just wanted to make it closer, you know.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Ethan.
No one wants to watch a blowout.
I didn't want to take you up on your offer, of course.
All right, so I'm going to give me a second to click here, and then we are actually going to switch them right up. We're going to do 2011 batting or 2008 pitching. So that is where we'll start, and we'll start once again with DJ.
All right. 2011 hitting.
2011, he likes his hitting. All right, in 2011, once again, we'll start a little on the easier side. Didn't work out great last time, so maybe start a little bit easier this time. We can't have you guys bowing out of this whole show early here. In 2011, Ben Zobrist, was he worth over or under 7 B-WAR?
Under.
Oh, under he goes, and that is incorrect. 8.7. That was Ben Zobrist's biggest year. So we'll move on rather to Ethan as we go down the line here. Which category would you like?
I'll take 2011 hitting.
2011 hitting. We're going more recent. Let's see if I can find a good one for you. All right. In 2011, did Ian Kinsler score over or under 105 runs?
I'll go over because Texas is a good team that year.
He says over with Texas offense, and he is correct. 121 runs scored for Ian Kinsler that year.
Nice.
All right, Mitchell, which one would you like?
2011 batting.
2011 batting. We're sticking right with that hitting. All right, in 2011, we're going to keep it with the Texas theme because it's the first one that caught my eye. Did Michael Young have over or under 200 hits?
Under.
In 2011, Michael Young had 213 hits. So Ethan is left again to add to his score.
So much pressure.
So much pressure indeed. Which category would you like?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I have to choose. I'll do 2011 hitting again.
2011 hitting.
I was like a baby in 2008. You can't expect me to remember that type of stuff.
I don't want you to run away with this game early here, so I'm going to step up the intensity a little bit when you're solo.
All right.
In 2011, was Jacoby Ellsbury, or did Jacoby Ellsbury rack up over or under 350 total bases?
I'm going to say over because I remember that was the year he hit like 32 homers.
Ellsbury had 364 total bases,
Nice.
So Ethan adds one to his score. Pick your category.
I'll keep going with the 2011 hitting.
In 2011, did Jose Reyes have over or under 17 triples?
Under because he was hurt that year.
Jose Reyes racked up 16 triples. He's building on that score. Don't worry, the last round is a big round. Plenty of time to make up those points. All right, Ethan, pick your category.
2011 hitting.
All right, we're going to run straight through with it. In 2011, did Ryan Braun have a slugging percentage over or under 600?
Over.
In 2011, Ryan Braun's slugging percentage was 597. So Ethan closes up the second round with a respectable 3 points.
I was so confident on that one, too.
You said that one quickly. I thought for sure that you had it. Well, I didn't think that because I knew the answer. But the general people will probably think that. Our viewing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, gotcha. So at the end of round number 2, we have Ethan with 12, Mitchell with 5, and DJ with 3. So here's how the final round's going to work. There are plenty of points available to make up. In the final round, how it's going to work is that I'm going to give you stats for a player, starting one at a time, 1 or 2. I'll start with 2 and work my way down to 1 each. But I'm going to give you the first 2 stats. So for instance, I'll say in 1962, I'm not going back that far, don't worry. But in 1962, this player hit 300 with 30 home runs. And I'll give you guys about 5 seconds to buzz in. And what we're going to do for a buzz is just say your name. That's the easiest way for me to identify you. And when you buzz in, you are going to guess the player. If you guess it off those first stats, you get 5 points. If you guess it off the next stat that I give, it's 4, next one 3, and so on and so forth. So all the way down to 1.
Are you going to give us the team?
I will. We're going to see with part of the question where that comes into play. Different for different players.
If we guess wrong, are we out?
If you guess wrong, you are out of that player.
Okay.
Indeed. So, I will give you your first one. It's very easy to pick up on once I start doing it. You'll understand. But again, I'll give you about 5 to 7 seconds. If you want to buzz in, just say your name. That's the easiest way for me to identify, who you are buzzing in. So, the first player, in 1999, this player hit .293 and drove in 108 runs. Looks like steady faces all around. I'll give it 2 more seconds. And
pretty sure in 1999 everybody hit those numbers.
It looks like we're clear, so we're going to move on. For 4 points, in 1999, this player hit 22 home runs. All right, looks like we're going to keep moving. In 1999, this player stole 27 bases. Is anybody going to guess for 3 points?
Yeah, I'll take a guess. Let me go. Is it Bernard Gilkey?
It is not Bernard Gilkey. Ethan is out of this round, so it's just Mitchell and DJ. Anybody real quick before I move on for 3 points? No, we got shaking of nose. In 1999, this player won the Rookie of the Year. Two seconds. All right, we're gonna move on to just 1 point. In 1999, this player played for the Kansas City Royals.
Carlos Beltran.
It is indeed Carlos Beltran. It looked like he had it on the tip of his tongue, but couldn't risk on the 2 points. So DJ picks up 1 point for getting Carlos Beltran on the last step of the ladder. We're gonna move on to the second player. This player played in 1996, and in that year, he hit .317 with 14 home runs. I know it's very, very vague, and that's why it's a 5-pointer.
Sure did.
No, it looks like we're clear all around, so I'll move on to the 4-pointer. In 1996, this player had 210 base hits.
How many home runs did you say?
I said 14 home runs.
14.
DJ might have to start making a move here. All right, we're going to try for 3 then. In 1996, this player stole 75 bases.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't guess last time because I would have been wrong.
Mitchell,
give it to me.
Who's Juan Pierre?
It is not Juan Pierre. Not enough power from Juan Pierre, so Mitchell's going to sit out the rest of this one. Any other guesses for 3 points?
I'll take a guess. Kenny Lofton.
DJ guesses Kenny Lofton. The correct answer, who won a Gold Glove and played for the Cleveland Indians, is Kenny Lofton.
Oh, nice.
So DJ's going to add 3 points and shoot up into second place. So we have Ethan with 12, DJ now with 7, capitalizing on this round, and Mitchell with 5. Don't worry. Everyone is still in the game here. We're going to move on to the third player. We're going to take it back a little bit further for this one. This player played in 1983, and for 5 points, he hit .302 and drove in 121 runs. DJ, does your dog have a guess?
The batting average, sorry.
The batting average was .302 and 121 RBI.
I'm too young for this.
All right, we're going to go to the 4-pointer. In 1983, this player hit 36 home runs. All right, it looks like we're going for 3. In 1983, this player stole 30 bases. He was a 30-30 member.
All right, Ethan, Howard Johnson?
Ethan says Howard Johnson. The correct answer is not Howard Johnson. So Ethan's going to sit out. He's got the lead. Doesn't want to get caught here. Anybody else for 3 points? DJ looks like he's thinking quite hard. All right, for 2 points. This is the one that might do it. In 1983, this player won his second consecutive MVP award.
I got it.
DJ.
Dale Murphy.
The correct answer is Dale Murphy.
All right.
DJ is really capitalizing.
Yeah, I would not have guessed that from him. I didn't know he was a base stealer.
DJ is capitalizing on the countdown round. All right, we're going to move on to our final player and question of this game. Mitchell, unfortunately, you cannot win, but you can still steal second place if you care to venture a guess on the first question on the 5-pointer. DJ,
as long as you make it recent.
DJ, you need at least 3 points. 3 points to tie, 4 points to win. However, if you score 3 points, we're going to have a bit of trouble because I haven't thought of a tiebreaker yet. I'm gonna need to also participate in this round.
Whoever has the louder dog wins.
I feel like that's an unfair advantage. All right, so we're gonna move on to the final player of this game. I feel like this is gonna be an interesting guess right off the bat from him. In 1997, this player hit 49 home runs and batted .366.
Wait, is this just for
No, this is all three.
Ding,
All right,
DJ.
Mitchell.
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go. Oh, that's you guys really. I couldn't tell. DJ, were you saying DJ?
Yeah.
Because I heard DJ first. I wasn't sure if he was saying DJ, so I'm gonna defer to DJ first.
Okay, Larry Walker.
The correct answer with the game on the line, or the game on the line. I don't know what game on the line is. The game on the line. The correct answer is Larry Walker. He brought it home with that comeback story. Very nicely done, DJ. Very nicely done. That was just ran straight through that final round. Very nicely done. I wasn't sure if I was making it too easy with adding the average, but I figured for the last one I'd give a real shot at the 5 points.
So we're tied then?
No,
Right,
that
DJ
was for the full 3 was for the tie. That was 5. So the final scores at the end of the premiere episode of Reference That, we have DJ with 14 as your winner, Ethan with 12 falling just behind at the end, and Mitchell with 5 bringing up the rear, but an excellent participant. So that was our first episode of Reference That. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a great time. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Good game, guys.
I'm coming back for you.
Yeah, we'll shuffle around. I know we got plenty of volunteers, so we should be able to get some excellent episodes out of it. But I'm definitely looking forward to doing more of these in the future. We'll can't really do a schedule, but we're gonna set it up. I'll get people in, and we'll put them out there, and we'll have a good time doing it. So thanks for joining me today, guys. Hope you had a good time. Hope you had fun on the show, and I hope you guys all watch in the future.
Yeah,
all right,
absolutely.
I'm your host, Mike. We're gonna sign off. Have a good one, everybody.
See you guys.
Yeah.